Hello and welcome to Roma Loves Yoga. Today we're going to be running towards our discomfort in our practice. So I need you to grab some blocks, maybe a folded blanket, grab a couple of pillows, and then come back to your mat. Bring the soles of the feet to touch and allow your knees to fall out to the side. In Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the hands above the head, bending at the elbows, fingers to touch. Shoulders are relaxed, and then start to soften the gaze. Tune into the body, letting your breath flow down into the belly. And then allowing the breath to release tension in the hips and groin. Start to feel the heartbeat slow slightly in the chest. The mind starts to allow thoughts to pass through one by one. You are able to process each thought without passing any judgments. Hold yourself with compassion. Let go of the events of the day, allowing the big muscles to let go a little more now, if you can. Thank yourself for committing to your yoga on the mat today, and for practicing your yoga off the mat. Showing up for yourself, for others. It isn't always easy. Our theme today will be running towards discomfort. We are going to hold our stretches for longer to reach our edge. That place where we feel discomfort, but where change begins to happen. We should not be feeling any sharp pain during our practice. The edge of each stretch should feel challenging, but you should be able to breathe easily. You should be able to relax through the face, through your shoulders, and the mind. I want you to stick through a little discomfort today. Don't give up the moment it feels uncomfortable. In that moment, you're going to run towards your discomfort and embrace it. The way we change and mould our bodies is the same way we mould and change our minds. So hold yourself in those moments, knowing that you are on the cusp of change. Use that fire within you, your ujjayi breathing, also known as fire breath, to move through your stretches today. So let's just practice that breath now, taking a deep breath in through the nose, and then breathing out, imagining you are fogging up a mirror. Open the mouth to begin with. Breathing in through the nose. Open the mouth and fog up that mirror again. Taking the breath in. This time keeping that gentle restriction in the back of the throat, but keep the mouth closed as you exhale. Breathing in through the nose. And exhaling, just keeping that gentle restriction. Try to Maintain that breath through your practice today. And just gently flutter your eyes open and roll onto your right hand side so you can bring yourself up onto your hands and knees for a box position. Use your folded blanket here to just place it underneath the knees and then bring the hands spread underneath the shoulders here. And let's just lubricate the spine. Breathing in, taking the chin and seat up towards the ceiling, opening up across the chest. Exhaling, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Inhaling, chin and seat come up. Feel those shoulder blades come towards each other. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Belly button to spine, shoulder blades slide away from each other. Then just come back to a neutral spine here. Bring the right foot forwards into a lunge. You want to have both hands on either side of the right foot. Feel free to bring the floor towards you by coming up onto some blocks here if that feels more comfortable. And release the top of the back foot into the mat. So you should be feeling the stretch in the back leg, in that hip flexor. If you can't, just sink a little deeper into that front foot, being careful that the knee doesn't overshoot the ankle. Keep the spine long here, remembering that your neck is an extension of the spine. And tune into your breath once more. As we pause here, just feeling maybe a slight bit of discomfort, but knowing that we can send our breath to those areas now and we can move through it to where we can relax the shoulders, we can relax the face. One more breath here. Now just heel toe that right foot towards the edge of the mat, bringing both hands on the inside of the foot now. You still want to keep the hips square towards the front of the mat. Sink in a little deeper here. And then if you feel like you want to today, you can bring yourself down onto your forearms, or maybe bring yourself down onto some props. Just checking that the hips are still square. If they're not, then just bring yourself back up onto your hands. And then just release the torso and the head over that front knee. Feel the release in the back of the spine, in the neck, dropping that tension down into the ground, into the earth. We're going to be here for a few long, sustained breaths. Finding that fire in your belly, that ujjayi breath. Breathing in through the nose, gentle restriction at the back of the throat as you breathe out through the nose. One more breath here. Be gentle as you bring the head back up and just ease back towards the back of the mat slightly. Then take a block or a pillow or your folded blanket with you As you bring the buttocks all the way back down towards that left heel, placing your block or your prop underneath the right buttock so that your hips are square and so that you can sit comfortably. Feel free to stack up as high as you need to sit here in a comfortable position. Place your fingertips next to you and just find length through your spine, floating the crown of the head up towards the ceiling as you inhale. As you exhale, folding forwards, keeping the torso long, feeling that stretch down the back of the right leg here. Settle into the pose and then begin to relax all of those muscles that you don't need. Just make sure you've got a little micro bend in that right knee out. We don't want to be hanging out in our knee joint. If you want to, you can take other props and pillows so that you can relax the torso over the leg here. Do what feels good for your body, but make sure that you can feel that stretch down the back of the leg and maybe down the back. Tuning into your breath once more. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Gently bring the torso back up and then move gently back into your forward lunge. Either moving through a box position or coming straight back into a downward dog now. And just notice how that right hip feels compared to the left. Feet are hip distance apart, hips are back and high. You've got that yogi grip. You bend the knees as much as you need to get a straight spine. Maybe shake the head out here. Just allow that tension to be absorbed by the ground beneath you. As you exhale, just bring the knees back down to the mat. And then we're going to take that left foot forwards into our lunge now. So take the same variation that you did on the other side, using your props where you need to. Release that back foot to the top of the foot into the mat. Be careful not to be overshooting that front ankle. Your hands are on either side of the foot for this stretch. And we're going to keep the torso long and remembering that the neck is an extension of the spine. So just settle in here. Allow the body to relax through the shoulders. Make sure the cheeks and the forehead aren't holding. There's no strain. You can just feel that stretch down the back leg. We're here for one more breath. Now gently heel toe that left foot towards the edge of the mat. Bring both hands on the inside of the leg here. You can bring yourself down onto your props if you did on the other side, or stay with your hands into the mat, but whichever variation you go for, release the head down to the floor now. Just notice the difference in the back of the neck when you do that. breathing here, using that Ujjayi breath once more. Breathing in through the nose, creating that gentle restriction in the back of the throat, and then breathing out through the nose. This breath warms the muscles, warms the inside. It allows you to maybe go a little bit deeper into your stretches. It allows you to sit with that discomfort and move through to the other side. So bringing yourself back up onto your hands if you did go down onto your forearms. And then we're just going to take a block or our prop with us as we move backwards, coming to sit that left buttock on top of a prop. And just finding that length in the spine, fingertips are by our sides. Floating the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, inhaling here, and then exhale, coming into that forward fold, just finding length in the spine each time you inhale, and then as you exhale, allowing yourself to release over that left leg. Micro bend in the knee again. Avoid hanging out in the joint. Tuning into that breath, sending that exhalation to the places where you feel the most tension. And as you're here for a few more breaths, you can feel the change and the shift in the muscles as you use that breath to allow you to sink a little deeper. One more breath here. Gently bring the torso back up. And then just move forwards into your lunge as slowly as you need to. And either moving through your box position or going straight back into your downward dog. Feet at hip distance, take that yogi grip, move those hips back and high. Maybe pedal out the feet here. Just notice the difference in the hips now from when you first started your practice today. And just gently bring the knees all the way back down to the floor. And now let's finish as we started, finding Supta Baddha Konasana. Allowing the soles of the feet to touch, the knees to fall out to the side, arms come over the head, fingertips to touch, shoulders relaxed, faces relaxed. Just absorbing your practice today, being proud of moving through your discomfort, sitting with it, and from learning from it. Thank you for practicing with Roma Loves Yoga today. It's been my privilege to guide you. Thank you.